Okay guys, I wanted to just show you the process of creating this white colored pencil on black paper. All of the colored pencils that we're going to be using, we have white charcoal pencil. Okay, this is going to be the brightest white. We have the Prismacolor Premier White. This will be your second brightest. Okay, then we have the Prismacolor Very Thin White. That's like a duller white. And when we do our activity with the value scale, you'll know what I mean. Some students will need to use a gray color pencil, and some students might need to use the black color pencil. So these are like optional. We'll see if you need them more on an individual basis. But I'm gonna just kind of take you on a journey of this little drawing I did and show you how you actually go about applying this color pencil technique on this black paper. So what I'm going to do is gradually get to the bright. So just like I taught you with our drawings previous to this, you're going to slowly build up. If you always think like that, you'll have more success in your drawings. So I'm going to grab the Prismacolor white here, and I'm going to press lightly in that oval motion that I was showing you guys. And I'm going to just slowly put in white. So now what I was saying to you when I introduced this project is that you have to think the opposite of what you're used to. I'm pressing very lightly right now, but I'm getting a darker white. So we're used to pressing harder and getting a darker value. That's not the game we're in right now. So I'm pressing light with my pressure. The second I press harder, watch, I get a brighter color. So that's why it's like the reverse of what we're used to. But you still can get light, medium, and darks in here. Your dark is going to be the paper. Your medium is going to be this lighter pressure. Right? And the lightest stuff is going to come from this bright white that we're going to put in to our drawing. So now I'm pressing hard, but you don't want to press hard till you're ready to commit, because color pencil is hard to erase. So once I know that I like something, I'm pressing harder. When I want a duller white, another option is to use this Prismacolor Very Thin pencil. On the label it says very thin. But when I need something really bright, I'm going back to the Premier. That gets like a nice little bright. What we'll talk about too in class is don't do the, if you want the charcoal white, this is good for people who want to smudge, okay? But you can't do charcoal over the wax the color pencil. So this has to go on by itself. So here's the charcoal white. I can't mix this with the wax. Okay, color pencil has wax in it. Wax and charcoal do not mix. This also cannot go in the pencil sharpener, the electric pencil sharpener. So if you're working with the charcoal white pencil, I'll remind you 100 times in class not to put this in the electric pencil sharpener. That will cause burning of the pencil, and that won't be good for any of us. So this has to use the handheld sharpeners that I have by the pencil area. So these are all little tips. You could smudge this, it's super fun. Okay, so I'm using it into these areas of the wing. Putting more on. Going back to my white Premier pencil. Back to my charcoal. Charcoal is going to be a little bit messier, obviously, so you don't want to use it in an area that you need extreme detail too much. This works well in big areas, or if you have a smokiness quality to your drawing and you need that vibe. I'm going to clean all this up later, but you're getting the gist. I'm going to use it in this big area of the left side of the face so that I can get that blend. You can erase the charcoal, but it's very challenging to erase colored pencil. So that's just another little tip to put out there. What you're going to learn in this class, and you started learning already, I have to say, is you will learn what mediums to use. And the mediums just mean the tools we're using to create. You'll get smarter to pick what you need to use in what area. You'll get used to certain mediums and know what to do. And that's my goal for you guys as a whole in the intermediate class. It's like you have to get used to the mediums, learning how to manipulate them so that you can choose not only your subject matter, but also you'll have student choice with your mediums that you use. Now, obviously, I'm going a lot faster than anybody will do on their project because I'm just trying to create a little tutorial video. The white color pencils are different also in the cool tones and warm tones. So when we do our little value scale exercise, you'll notice which ones you're more gravitating towards for your project. Because some are a little bit more bluer, some are a little warmer. So I'm switching pencils a lot, figuring out which ones I want to use where. With the black color pencil, some of you might need a little bit darker. It kind of shows up. Like for my eyelashes, I need something sharp like this, so I'm going to put it in with this black color pencil. From far away, when we present these, like, no one will know then the black color pencil's there. It'll look like the paper. So it's a nice little fixer-upper and a good way to fine-tune things, I find. So if you need detail, use this black color pencil to get that back, to clean that up. And then the gray color pencil is kind of nice in certain people's projects because it just gives you, almost like what the pencil did, it gives you like a dark gray. So some of you might need that in your projects. So that's why the gray and the black are there. You'll hardly use those, but again, I use that black to fine tune my details a ways. So that's something to think about as well. Especially if you're doing something with like eyes, you could get that back with that black color pencil, truly. And just like our other assignments previous to this, you want to have a sharp pencil always. That's how you get those crisp edges and the details. And the drama is going to be in this drawing. Look at these intense values we have. Just like in our balloon dog or balloon H, we were able to get that. This intensity of values is key for these types of drawings. And we're just trying to get better in our drawings and our shading techniques and become more advanced. So I'm getting there. At the end, I will probably take a pencil and just erase all of like my smudges to clean this all up. I'm going to finish this up and then I'll show you a pic. But this is what we're going to do tomorrow. We'll do a value scale showing the different values that you can create on this. That way you're all planned out and ready to apply.